Hello, there's just 2 weeks till we know who is winning the election in Bihar, and that's why poll fever is dominating the news cycle. And there's one question that I've been toying with for the last few days. Why is it that all surveys, internal and external, are giving that edge to Nitish Kumar and NDA? Now, I know some of you may think that these surveys are often wrong and that NDA is in power, so it is safer to say that they are ahead. But I've been speaking to a lot of people in the Congress too, and they seem to agree with the surveys. Here's why. First and foremost reason, the opposition's lack of a clear-cut narrative or campaign in Bihar. All successful election campaigns have stemmed from a clear idea or narrative telling people why they should vote for them. For example, the opposition won Karnataka by their 5 promises and economic empowerment to tackle price rise and inflation. Or Mamata Banerjee won Bengal because, for the third time, because she also flexed her welfare schemes but crafted a narrative about the BJP being Hindi-speaking outsiders. But if you ask the opposition right now, in Bihar, what is their narrative? They all speak about pro-constitution, idea of social representation, and the promise of jobs. So lots of issues, but no overarching theme. As a younger challenger, RJD's Tejashwi Yadav has been voicing all this and seeking just a chance to prove his worth. What was effective was his promise of a job for every family in Bihar, however improbable it sounded. The BJP has followed that in their manifesto too by promising 1 crore jobs. But it's unclear which way this will play out. The second reason why everyone gives NDA an edge is Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. The 74-year-old may be getting on in age, which has led to the opposition raising questions about his ability to hold on to his seat instead of making way for his alliance partner, the BJP. But what is clear is that since he became Chief Minister in 2005, he has changed the way Bihar and its citizens live. He has lowered crime rate. He has given them a real sense of development. He has cultivated a women vote bank by not just economic help, but also bringing in prohibition. This year, his Jivika schemes are a runaway hit, and he's also giving away 10,000 rupees to one woman in every family to encourage their entrepreneurial spirit. That's the reason BJP may have got more seats last time, but the BJP doesn't dare suggest a leadership change. The only thing the opposition is hoping for is that the government's reluctance to clearly say that Nitish will be chief minister will go against them. But then the NDA's slogan is 25 se 30 phir se Nitish, which basically means from 2025 to 2030, let there be Nitish. The next factor in NDA having the edge is alliance troubles. Now, to be fair, the government has equal amounts of trouble. Remember how much heartburn Chirag Paswan caused, and even now, many in the BJP think that he wrangled 29 seats is much more than what he deserves. However, the truth is that whatever differences there are, they have managed to put a lid on it. Let's compare this to the Mahagathbandhan, which has till now a dozen seats where the RJD is fighting with the Congress, or the Congress is fighting with the left, or there is a fight with the VIP party. In fact, Priyanka Gandhi is campaigning in Bachwara constituency, where the Congress is fighting the CPI's candidate. Not just that, it's an area where there is a very close contest. The CPI candidate last time lost to the BJP with just 484 seats. There was great coordination on display during the Vote Adhikar Yatra in August between all the opposition parties for over 2 weeks. That momentum and spirit has gotten lost along the way. So if a dozen seats are complicated because your own people are fighting with each other, at least you can focus on having a clear strategy and saving your energy for the other seats. According to leaders on the ground, the Congress's selection in tickets has been very questionable in at least 25 seats. If they're fighting 60 seats and 25 are ones that they themselves admit are not desirable, you can imagine how big the crisis is. Tickets in politics are key strategic moves. For example, if you see two upper caste people fighting with each other from opposing parties, you may want to field your candidate as maybe an OBC candidate. It seems all these calculations or surveys are missing in candidate selection. The RJD, however, is perceived to have done a much better job with ticket distribution, but that may not be enough to make up for their allies' mistake. I've counted and told you all the reasons why pollsters and party insiders are giving NDA the edge. But you know what? Voters always have the last word. Remember, sometimes the opposition can do everything wrong, and yet the voter just wants a change and will vote a government out. So, could the 20-year rule of the NDA have caused that kind of voter fatigue? The BJP privately acknowledges that there is fatigue, but no attractive alternative for the voter, which works for them. With these welfare schemes and very clever booth management, putting many people at work to get their voters to come out and vote, they're hoping to counter all the anti-incumbency. We have to wait 2 weeks to see how it all plays out.